As the co-chairman of the Philanthropy Caucus, I want to thank all of you for what you're doing. Not just being here today, but what you're doing and how you're doing it, and sharing in what you're doing and how you're doing it. And also a special thanks to all the speakers and the panelists, the folks who are involved, the members of the Alliance for Global Good, for your leadership in this innovative process. We in Washington, those of us in Congress obviously play a role in a social safety net in the United States of America. But our country was founded on Judeo-Christian values of helping those who can't help themselves. And philanthropy obviously has played an important, critical role in helping the less fortunate, the downtrodden, throughout our history. And as federal dollars, and I'm sure you've heard a little bit about that today, as federal dollars become tight, as proposals are out there to eliminate or change the tax code, and Congressman Lewis, my co-chairman, a great American, are on the committee actually to deal with the changes of the tax code. And as some folks try to change the tax code that would change the charitable contribution, I think it's more important than ever that you all share with others, yourselves and others and us, how innovation can change the way that the philanthropy is delivered. So I was really excited when David told me what you all were going to be doing here, and wanted to lend my name as co-chairman of the Philanthropy Caucus to this effort. And also, if I was invited, and I wanted to come over and just say thank you for what you're doing, and thank you for sharing the time today. We are in this together. But at the end of the day, in each of the communities where we live, and Rebecca Cass and I live in Central Ohio, in Columbus, Ohio, and I think of the legacy that her grandfather provided, her late grandfather, in dealing with the homeless in Central Ohio, a legacy that lives on today because we have, through charitable giving and philanthropy and just a lot of volunteers and a lot of innovation, a concept in Columbus, Ohio that is being looked at all over the United States, all over the world, in how we deal with the issue of homelessness. Didn't come from some smart person in Washington, came from some smart person in Columbus, Ohio. And that's been the history of our nation. And so you all being engaged in this process is so critically important as we try to further that dollar's use and look at what's working and seeing what's innovative and then copying it and placing it somewhere else. So thank you. A big thank you from the bottom of my heart for the work that you're doing. I hope this isn't the end. I hope this is just the beginning. And I hope I'm invited back and maybe even can hear some of the great successes that are happening throughout the United States of America because of your efforts. So thank you so much. Thank you for spending the time here today. God bless you all, and much success in spreading your word. Take care.